Alright guys, welcome back. Turn 6. Okay, yeah, last we left off, I think we took the ruin here, and we got very lucky because, right, our chariot was like, got down to like 3 HP or something. It's crazy. Crazy. I would not recommend doing that again. I should not have done that, guys. Yeah. But we're still here. Now, we founded the city of Tungale. Okay, great. Well, outpost, rather. That's good. We plopped it here in between our throne and this other outpost. It is a bit, like, crowded here, but we want to bring the trading post into our domain as soon as possible, right? We want to get this going, clear it, get the mercenary camp upgrade, and then now we're buffing our scouts and most importantly, monster hunters. We do have a strategy in mind, stacking, this buff with the explorer, buffs from explorer specialization on our monster hunters. And here is a scout. We produced a scout last turn. I wonder if we, like, backtrack for a sec and grab the mana. We could do that. Like, when else am I going to do that? Come back to that. And then raise militia. And then rugged pioneers came through. It's really not doing anything at the moment for us. This is kind of a no-brainer, right? Like fertility rights, boosting population growth. Always good, like getting it earlier, but let's come back to that too. Kind of decide at the end. Now here, one turn left to do vassal. I'm surprised they still haven't offered us a quest. They are inexpensive, but they're also a little more expensive than I'm used to. I've seen stuff like, down to like 60 gold or something for a vassal. They're a little more expensive. What? I'm not pleased, guys. I don't like that. Cheetah's not going to be able to reach. Okay, I think we're going to clear the mine here. Now, what about our Sun Guard came down here last turn? He was very low after taking the farm. This is 2 turns ago. And then we brought him here and took the melons. So the melons heal you up. So now he's healed back to full. Destined for the trading post. So yeah, just move him here. The only issue is we kind of wanted him here. We're certainly not going to bring our chariot. Am I going to really do this? Squeeze the mine in, and then we hit here next turn. What's our population situation here? I mean, I think it's kind of... Why would I cast the cheetah here, right? This is a minus 100 for raised militia. Do I really want to be slowing the growth here down? Probably not. Now, what we could do, I want that scout. The scout is very mobile. The scout has swimming. I want the scout to get on the surface as soon as possible, I think, and then send her across the map. So maybe what we do instead is use the cheetah here. But will we reach? I think so. Yeah, we should have no problem. Grab the mana with the cheetah. And then our scout needs to head out. That is fine, okay. The issue here, definitely move this guy off. In fact, this guy is going to have to sit out for the trading post, which is kind of sucky, but it's not the worst, right? It would have been ideal, but we do have the 2 sun guards, so that's what really counts. We have a knight here and a cavalry. We want them to be basically running into our pikes. What sucks is, like, I kind of wanted those pikes, the other pike here, to assist and kind of, like, stand up to the 2 pikes here. I don't really want the cheetahs running in, but maybe we'll have to just roll with it. I mean, we don't have to. We don't have to. We could just bypass it. We hit the trading post next turn, and then where to from here? That is a good question. We could leave the mine up and then hit it afterwards. But now we're over here. Do I want to, like... We're saving time maybe by going straight here. Like if we decide to hit the library next. What is down here? Library. This is going to be too hard. This is like a later... This is a top tier dungeon. The Castle of the Lich King. Definitely going to hold off on that. This does need to be taken care of though. Actually, there's two of them. We found this one last turn. There's two brigand hideouts in relatively close proximity to each other. So maybe we do hit the library here, and then we swing here, hit the node, and then swing back this way. Clear these brigand hideouts so we don't have any trouble from them any later on. And then this needs to be cleared too, the Necromantic Circle. That spawns around turn 9. In fact, the Brigand Hideouts should be spawning right about now. I think they can spawn on turns 5, 6, or 7. So, yeah, yikes. Yikes. They are spawning. I think I like the idea of getting the... You know, we can do it. I think we can... Well... This guy's low. Maybe not. Maybe the library is a bit... He's still going to be low 2 turns from now. 24... 40? I mean, it's definitely iffy. We have our trusty boar. You know, the what I'm thinking is, you know, this site is defended by mages. A bunch of mages, so they're squishy. It's good to, like, rush them. The boar can help us do that. But it is, like, it's a bit fragile, like you might say. Actually, the cheetahs can help us do that, but they're very fragile. Yeah, they have a very, very low resistance. I think regardless, we do want to get this out of the way. I think I like this idea of swinging around, and actually we could even take the clover field before we hit the library. That could be wise. So hit the field, then library, then this, then swing this way, take out the hideouts, maybe squeeze the ruin in here. Then we have the option to either keep going or come back and then head up on surface, depending on what we want to do at that point. In which case, we need to be doing this mine now, right? That kind of determines for us. $35 HP with the 9 armor. Now the elf pikes, these are the Union Guards. They actually have a hybrid melee strike. They have a bit of shock damage. Like, what? So the boar is actually a little bit tougher, but you do have to remember, like, at the very least, the cheetahs, they are fragile, but when they pounce in, they enter guard mode, which boosts both their armor and resistance. It gets boosted up by, like, I don't know how much, maybe like 20% or something. I'm actually not sure on that number, but... This is a bit iffy too. I'm thinking, like, okay, the boar has more move points and it charges in. Okay, the cheetah has less move points, but it's a Tigran unit, so it has athletics. So it spends less. Unit spends 5 per hex instead of 6 in tactical combat. So, like, what is that? This is faster than the boar? Is this going to be running in faster? And then it pounces in. But it has guard mode. I'm really not sure on this one, guys. Like, it's either the cheetah or the boar. What do you guys think? The boar has more HP. but I think the cheetah might, like, I don't know. The cheetah might be better off because it runs and it pounces and then it enters guard mode. And then we're following up with the range damage. The boar has no guard mode, so yeah, it has more HP, but it's going to take more damage because it's not in guard mode. Let's try this out. We'll kind of experiment here with the cheetah, okay? Let's see how this goes. Is this a Baron Hex? We'll just move with Aro here, I guess. Just move with the cheetah. They're actually afraid of us. We could let them go, but we are trying to go evil. We have Shadowborn Adept specialization. What about the spells? Like, real quick? I think it's just a bit over. It's just over the top. Take the XP here. There we go. Wow, okay, we survived, but wow, we took some damage here. Let's take a look. This guy got blown up, and then... Very nice. Wow, why would you not... Like, what is the AI doing? The AI is kind of dumb, guys. Like, why didn't it just pounce in? What? Now it pounces. I mean... Okay, I guess. Now this guy's low. So now I'm thinking, we want the pike. Like, this guy is not joining us no matter what. So now we want... No, wait, I'm mistaken, guys. Field Medic applies to the entire stack. It's not like a healing ability. It's not a, it's not Nourishing Meal, right? It's a stack-wide buff. Passive regen, so that's fine. How do we want to situate ourselves here? Do we include the boar? I think so. I think we include everybody here. So go ahead and bring the cheetah up. We can kind of like plan our positioning here for next turn. Like, how do we want to... What are we dealing with here? It's all fertile plains, so unfortunately it's not a Baron's Hex. The Tigran units would be getting a morale buff on Barons. But at least Aro gets a little buff. Yay, Aro. Not so helpful. Well, okay, put them here. This guy's hanging. I mean, regardless, our leader, we don't want our leader overriding Aro, so put our leader up here. Put, we're kind of overthinking it, like, it doesn't really... We can play around here, I guess, like where are we going to put these guys? I think maybe we split the pikes up, so, like, this pike goes here. Where's the other pike? Maybe we'll move this pike over here next turn. This pike goes here. Split them up. We have one pike on each side, depending on where the cavalry decide to go, right? The boar should maybe be in back. Cheetahs should kind of be in back. It is a bit iffy, guys. We'll just manage it next turn. We're kind of overthinking, like microing our move points. It may not even really matter. We can get a scout out here real quick. I mean, look at that. Shouldn't I do that? Kind of made the mistake in another game, and it's not the first time, right? Like, go back months and months, and I've done this where I decided to include a scout in combat. It's not a good idea. Like, they tend to die. Yeah. So I don't think we will leave the scout to assist, and neither here if we get one out. Maybe we do, though. Got a couple scouts out. Kind of like that. We're going for storehouse here. Should I be getting a builder out instead? And then, like, well, we're kind of poor. Maybe it's too early for that, huh? Maybe it's too early. But it is a neat idea. Get a builder out, and then, like, by the time we get over here, we don't have to build roads, right? But at the same time, it's like, don't we... I don't know, guys. I'm thinking, like, depending on where we go, we want the builder with our... You know, I told you my plan already, right? We're going to swing around here, swing through here, and then make a decision. Like, having that builder with us, we can build roads. We can drop a fort. So if we clear some nice little area, we can drop a fort down and start reaping the benefits. That is tough. That is a bit tough. We might want to pay these guys off depending on the the quest situation from them. If they don't give us a quest, just buy them out, get that rolling. I don't know. That's a done deal. And then our research. What do we want to research here? I think I was just gonna ask to myself, like, does fertility rights apply to a vassal? So, like, say we buy them off next turn, and they're a vassal. No, it does not. I've already learned this. I learned this last year, like many months ago. It does not. Fertility rights will only apply on settlements that you actually own, not your vassals. So it'll only be applying here. It's not the greatest, but it is kind of a no-brainer to get going. I'm thinking, like, the fact that we have the trading post already, we already have access to it. Let's postpone our production of the monster hunters. We'll postpone this, get it when the time comes, kind of line it up with our mercenary camp and everything once we build this in the city. So just go here. Go here first. All right, we got to bring this guy back. Yeah, he can assist us as well. So yeah. Should I not bring this one up? No. We have too many units, in fact. Look at this. Now this, well, these two will be moving. No, kind of overthinking. Okay, so, and then our CP's down. We'll manage that next turn. I think that's everything, guys. I think we've kind of covered it. This is like... I'm thinking like... 2 turns, huh? 2 turns. I mean, we can always just send the builder later with a new group. Yeah. Just take the storehouse. Do I really want another scout? It's not a bad idea. But it is delaying us, you know? It is delaying us, but So think about it. Okay, 3 turns for the Builder's Hall, then we go into... Ideally, I think we want this first, so Training Regiment, then this. This is like 20 times 6, so this is like 9 turns, and then 13 turns. That's a lot of turns. 13 turns to work with, like that kind of, that's fine. It's going to take a long time. Yeah, squeeze the scout in. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and I will catch you on turn 7.